Hi everyone, my name is James. I'm a music enthusiast slash DJ. I just wanted to go over how to use Rekordbox along with your Cdj2000's and possibly, if you have it, your 900 Nexus mixer. So let me go over that with you. Here I have my setup. So I have two Cdj2000's, not the Nexus but just the standard ones, along with a 900 Nexus mixer. The way that we have this kind of rigged up here is we have my Apple computer and also a Ethernet hub. So the whole point of this Ethernet hub here is so that you have access to Rekordbox when you're hooked in to all of this equipment here. So the whole point of Rekordbox is so that you have easy accessibility to your music while playing a live set, connected all together through the network switch / your computer / your DeX. And here to demonstrate, I also have my big screen TV to assist with the resolution here in case things get a little fuzzy with the smaller screen. So what you first have to do is go into Rekordbox, of course. Okay, so just bring up the program here. So once the program is brought up, essentially what you're doing is you have your whole music collection all organized from here. One note that Rekordbox does make is the fact that you need iTunes to be your primary music library. Rekordbox, unfortunately, will not take that spot. I don't know why. So if you try and drag and drop tracks outside of Rekordbox and just say your desktop or into another folder, it won't allow you to do that. So just make sure that if you're downloading songs off whatever website, make sure to download them first onto your iTunes. Then from your iTunes, download them or put them into Rekordbox once you have them downloaded. So once you bring up Rekordbox, the first thing you will notice, if you have all of the equipment connected, the first thing you're going to notice here in the corner is going to be the link feature. So essentially what you're going to do is you're going to click on that link feature. Once that's clicked, what you're going to see is your turntable and your mixer pop up the bottom center of your screen. What this does is just allows you to drag and drop tracks from your library down to the turntables. You will see also the mixer on there, but that's not really anything. They won't really affect the use of Rekordbox. It's just there showing you that it's connected. The primary purpose of the Ethernet connection for the mixer is going to be just for quantization of your tracks for effects or whatnot. So after you've connected here through the link feature, what you can do is just you can go through your list and for instance pick any track that you want. What you're gonna do is just gonna grab the track and just drag it down to one of the turntables. It can either be whichever you need to play live. So if you drag it there, then you're gonna see it pop up immediately into your CDJ. Let me do that again just so I can show you how that kind of popped in there. So for instance, just stop that. So I'm going to grab another track here and then just hover over it and then just drop it. When I drop it, look what happens here. It automatically switches over to the CDJs. And what you can do is just hit play. As you can see, it's already popped up on the channel there.
That's my dad's baby. Yeah, I'm a hustler, baby. That's my dad's baby.
Now you can also drop another track, for instance, into the second one. Just to kind of give you an idea of what you're looking at there. Just drag that one. Now the channel's down on that one. It's important to make sure that your channel is not up when you drop it, because it does start playing immediately when you drop it into the deck. So that's not a good thing, especially if your channel is up from the last track that you were playing live. Just be careful with that. Other than that, as you can see, both tracks have been dropped into there. kind of gives you the idea of that. Now, you have a few other features as well. One is the playlists. You can build your own playlists here. So essentially, what I do is I kind of go through and create my own playlist as I'm, depending on the club I'm going to or what style of music I want to play, either how hard or how soft I want to tailor to that music. This is really nice to have just because if you want to preset your playlist for the night before, you have it all right there and you can just drag and drop into your decks the minute you get on the dance floor. Another feature is the hot cues. You can also preset your hot cues from, like, say, the night before. I don't do this personally, but I know there's a lot of people who like setting those hot cues in the event that they want to, do things on the fly. Bridge is a very neat feature. It's actually, a few months ago, Rekordbox was available now for the iPhone and for download. So what you can do is you can actually say that you're on a trip, on a bus, or on a train, or whatever. You can actually access your iPhone, pull up a track that's in your music playlist, and edit it there. For instance, set up hot cue points or mess with the BPM. Then what you would do is you would go into Bridge, and it would bridge over via your Wi-Fi network. For instance, here I have my Apple time capsule. It would bridge over into your network here and onto the Rekordbox software, which will allow you to download that music that you have edited on your phone into the program, which is really nice, especially if you don't have battery on your laptop, or you don't have your laptop in general. It's a great great tool to have. Also, tag lists here at the bottom. You can also see that here. It's just a way to tag your favorite tracks. If you have a big playlist such as I do, there's a couple of tracks that sometimes are your go-to tracks that you need. Another neat feature too is I'm not sure how many people know. I'm sure if you read the manual, you'll find that there's a neat feature on here. If you hit the link feature right here, and you have everything connected via Ethernet, what it'll do is, for instance, if I click on a track, it pops up right here. It pops up on the top here with the track. What this button does is, for instance, say that this one is playing live, and this one you already have your next song ready to go for the mix. You don't want to mess with this one nor this one. You can also preview the track through your mixer by clicking on link. You can also preview the track. You can hit play, and it'll actually play in your headphones when you're connected here through your headphones. It's a really neat feature. I've used it several times at the club. For instance, I'll have already track 1 playing live, track 2 here that needs to be left there because I have the next song and the cue point set up, but I really want to look at that third track. I have a little bit of time. That feature is really nice to have when you're trying to preview a third track. If you have a third, fourth, turntable, of course you don't need that feature. But if you're like me and you only have 2 or can only afford 2, then that's the best way to go about it. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. I believe that kind of gives you the gist of Rekordbox. It's a free program, so if you want to download it, of course, just do it off Pioneer's website. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to comment on my post. Thank you.